This is not the
I'm not even going to attempt it. It's too much of a mouthful. This is not John Wick, okay, from Chapter 1, and it's not from Mafex. It's a lie.
Oh. What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and today we're going to be looking at a bootleg, a clone, a KO, a knockoff, something that you get on AliExpress, and you said, that was $15, I thought the real deal was $100, and then you get it, and this is what you get. This is not the real deal. John Wick from Mafex number 70 from Chapter 1. I have the real deal here, and I have the Chapter 2 John Wick, and we're going to look at them. We're going to see if this is worth the 15 to 10, and I think it's like, no. Sorry, it's not $15, it's like $25 to get this figure. This is a fraction of the cost of the real deal, and we're going to see if it's worth it. So let's open it up. By the way, say hi, Janelle.
Hello.
Are you excited for this?
I'm excited.
Oh, wow. I can tell by the tone of your voice that you cannot wait for this China clone to be unboxed.
Yeah, I've just turned into either.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. It might not be worth it. It might be worth it. But there's always so much tape. Why do they tape the crap out of these? Uh-oh. I think I'm ruining this thing. Hold on.
I think so, too.
I think I am. I really need to just cut open here. Okay, there we go. Ah, and all the stuff comes out. And we're gonna see this John Wick fake.
Oh,
we're gonna zoom into Keanu Reeves. Whoa.
He has a weird texture on his face.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
yes he does, but most importantly, look at the size of that neck. What the heck? Alright, so let's look at the real deal here. Oh man, so this is the fake, this is the real one, and there is a huge difference. The tone of the skin, the detail on the face is definitely not there. This looks like a completely different face to the fake one. The neck is really big in comparison to his face, so it looks...
The fact that the face is smaller?
Yeah, the face is so tiny, and then if you look here at this John Wick, everything is proportioned perfectly, and it looks like Keanu. This one looks like Keanu's like younger brother, and if you're one a younger brother, yes, they are not to scale. They're not to
Stop it!
I'm sorry. Zooming out, there you just see a huge difference in the fake and the real deal.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is just so funny. Like it definitely looks like Keanu's long lost brother. It's like, whoa, bro. You look like me. Well, you look like me. Maybe we're brothers. And they say it at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, we're brothers. Whoa.
This is almost like the Grimsby brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
What this really is. Like, they're not really...
They look alike,
This
but
is exhausting.
oh my gosh, they look so bad. Okay, so enough of that. The paint detail otherwise is not awful. Okay, if you guys are looking to spend a fraction of the cost on a lower scaled John Wick figure for a smaller Keanu Reeves, which sort of looks like him, but is lacking the paint and detail, then by all means,
Maybe
I
he
guess.
fits in with your other knockoffs.
Yeah, maybe if you guys have been collecting nothing but knockoffs. But as you can see, he has a defect from birth, and those are the knock knees right there. And yeah, that's just probably due to improper molding. You know what? I'm starting to think that these are just, they get these and they scale them lower on purpose so they can avoid like a lawsuit or something. I don't know.
Well, they're having to recreate these molds, I think.
Yeah, they have to. I'm not gonna get into that. Okay,
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll get an all-paid trip to China and find out where these clones come from. But for now, we're looking at this, and to me, I don't like this, but you know, to someone else, this might be like, oh, it doesn't look half bad. You know what? That's your taste. To me, I don't like this smaller scale. I mean, now because I have the real deal.
Yeah, we collect the real thing in it.
So the real deal list looks so much better. It looks like Keanu. I love the finish on this. This one, you can clearly tell that on the elbow joints that they are not finished. They have a shiny plastic to them. And that just doesn't look good. It doesn't look, what's the word I'm looking for here? It synchronized? Polished. There you go. It seems like they just got the parts in. They're like, oh, who cares about scales? Just slap it all together. And let's not forget this yellow goldish paint that's there. Looks like the brother Keanu had a little bit of an accident there. Anyway, so that's it when it comes to paint and detail. I mean, it's an all black suit. It's a shorter Keanu. What more can you ask for, I guess?
It's got a really grainy finish. That's the only thing that's irritating me looking at his face.
Yeah.
But I guess in a not so bright light, you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't notice. So that's
But it looks like someone rubbed his face in the sand.
Yeah. So let's look at scale and articulation and scale. And here is John Wick Chapter 2. As you can see, they're just... No, he's just like...
No comparison.
It's like the three brothers right here. They're like three Keanu brothers right here. It's like, I'm the oldest one. Well, I'm the middle child. And I'm the youngest one. All right. And so the family of Keanu... Oh, no, wait, maybe not. The tallest is usually the oldest. So there you go. That's the three Keanu brothers right here. It looks like you went to the Matrix.
If only this were the remake of The Three Amigos.
So that's that, and let's move on to let's see how tall he is compared to like Marvel Legends. Clearly they do not work together. And last but not least, let's look at how tall he is, and he's standing at a little bit below 6 inches, maybe 6 exactly. And just for reference, here is the actual. He is 6 1/4, if not more. Actually, I think he's 6 1/4. And everything is scaled perfectly on this one, not so much this one. So let's go into articulation. We have an up and down. Nope, that toe is not going up. This one's going up, but that is an extremely tight joint. This one is stuck. Looks like they super glued that. He does have an ankle rocker. We have bent the knee. Ball joint here in the... Okay.
Did you do that?
No, I didn't. I tried to make him do a kick, and he fell apart. Okay. Jeez, I didn't do that on purpose. I promise you that was not on purpose, okay? He's just really loose. Okay, we have a waist swivel. We should have a top waist swivel there. We have a shoulder swivel, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, ball and peg there, and 2 at his massive neck. Looking to be above 20 points of articulation. Are the joints tight? You know, they're not awful. Like, I mean, that was probably, they just slapped it on in the factory, so you just have to readjust, and it does seem to be fitting decently well. I noticed one thing. If you look here, this is a common problem with clones in general. It looks like these knee joints are not to scale, or they're not the same, and if you look here, this one has an exposed joint when closed, and this one does not have that exposed joint. So now he can't stand up properly, and this is an issue with a lot of clones. It's like they just don't care. So as you
have a lot of like the right leg, and so they'll flip it around so it mimics them.
So there you go. Yeah, that's what I think too. One leg is definitely longer than the other, and he cannot stand up correctly. So that is the issue. Let's go on to accessories. So here's the one thing that I've noticed. These accessories actually look really good. And we're going to do a little armory test with this guy. But here is the KSG shotgun, and this one looks really good. I have to say, wow, not bad.
I actually did a relatively good job.
Yeah, I'd have to say, this looks great, and even has the sling.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. I guess if there's anything that you're going to get out of this figure, if you don't like the figure...
To the side like the actual one.
Well, no, the actual one is like this. No, the actual one is like this. The one that's glued to the side is the Chapter 2.
Oh, that's what I'm
So this is
thinking
Chapter 1. Yeah, it's actually quite like this, and this one actually looks really cool. And even his M4... is modeled very similarly to the actual one, and I have the actual one here. As you can see, they're actually scaled almost the same. Almost. It's just a little bit smaller, but it's not enough for me to say, oh, those are out of scale. No, it actually works really well. Wow, I have to say, I'm quite impressed with that.
Yeah.
Because I always love accessorizing my guns, or my action figures with guns, and this is a good alternative if you want more guns to add to your collection. So also, if you look here, it is the sling is put on the same way as well. That is really cool. So if we look here, this is the real deal John Wick, by the way. So let's look here. This is the H&K P30, I believe, and these are scaled well. They're scaled just like it. And I'm assuming the Glock is too, but I don't have the real deal. And this is the Glock 26, aka the baby Glock, and this looks really good. So now we get to see how it looks like with him on. Before we do that, this face is really annoying me. I'm just going to take off the large neck, and we're going to put on the clean-looking John Wick. This is also part of the Uh-oh. That is an extremely tight fit, and
His head's too small.
Oh my god.
It's not even the same color.
It's not even...
Same thing with his hands.
Oh man, just look at the inconsistency on this figure. Okay, enough. I'm sorry. I'm getting a kick out of this thing. This is really not that good to me. Like I said, you guys might find it cool, but not to me. I
prefer the original.
Yeah, so let's put some guns on him. Sure, why not? Let's see if he can even hold the guns. And the answer to your question is yes, he can. The younger brother of John Wick with a weird neck is, he can hold the guns really well. And we could see how he slings it on. And sure, why not? So there you have it. That is a John Wick clone right there. Janelle, you're not liking this figure at all, are you?
I keep seeing things I don't like.
It's not cool. It's not the greatest.
Not even his hairline is cut right. They couldn't even color in the little gap between his hairline and his sideburns. Are you talking?
Oh my gosh, you're right. So there's a gap right here, and that's really distracting. If you're a stickler for detail, sure, why not?
But I like to look. I look at the faces of figures for the most part.
And you're seeing if they have a likeness.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, this is an issue. It doesn't look like him, but at the same time, it's not an awful figure, guys. Okay. I hate to say that. I mean, to me, I don't like it.
Can I see the hands on the original?
Sure. I don't have the original. I don't have the hands on me. I just have the figure.
Okay, well,
so Janelle wants to do a comparison.
They look like baby hands or female hands.
Okay, so this is the ring finger hand on the original. Where's his ring finger hand? Okay, so here, let's look what she's talking about. So she's right. These do look definitely smaller. That just goes to show that the fake, which is right here, is definitely scaled smaller. That's really it. That's really all you need to know is that the fake is scaled smaller.
Sorry, it's bothering me every day.
So yeah, it's bothering me too. So let's move on. Let's do a really quick little armory test, okay? And there he is with the AA-12, and that just looks weird. Yeah, it looks okay. It's not
kind
awful.
Of bulky.
Yeah, because his scale is not to scale. So, all right, let's come up with a conclusion of this John Wick fake clone Mafex. Is he worth the $20, 25? I don't know.
That's really for you. It's
for you to decide. If you're gonna ask me, it's like, Dex, would you have bought this instead of the original? Hell no. Can I say that on YouTube? I think I could say that on YouTube. No way. The real one is amazing. I love this figure. This has been sitting on my desk since I reviewed it, and I love this figure. He looks so cool, and I love the movie. And then I'm seeing this.
Though. We love the movie, and we love Keanu Reeves. So we're willing to spend the money on Keanu.
Yeah. So this is not worth it if you want an accurate John Wick action figure. Absolutely not. But I'll tell you one thing. When it comes to little armory guns, this gun right here is about $20. If you want it shipped from Japan, this could be $30. That's really expensive, right? That's a really expensive model kit, and it's small. So if you want to spend $20, look how many extra guns you can get for.
True.
This is really the deal here. This makes up for the lack of what this figure offers. You get in really accurate. Rifle, shotgun, pistol.
That's if it's consistent across every
It should.
piece.
It is. So since they are 1/12 scale, as you can see, these will fit with most 1/12 scale action figures like the Punisher from Mezco. It'll probably fit in with other Mafex.
What I'm saying is, we have gotten comments from other people saying that their knockoffs were not the same as our knockoff.
Oh, that's right too. So yeah, that's also one thing. I mean, consistency is a thing, but I'm pretty sure, and someone could correct me down in the comments down below, that all the fake Wicks look like this. Okay? I've seen a lot of them. They probably all look like this. But in all honesty, I think all these guns, I'm pretty sure, I'm not, well, don't quote me, that most of them
Oh,
will
correct
have.
us if we're wrong.
Yes, correct us if you're wrong. I think these guns are definitely worth the package, considering the fact that little armory guns are very expensive, and you only
True.
get one. Here, you're paying $20 to $25. You get 4 guns for all your action figures. Yeah, I'm in. The fact that I got this and I got these guns really makes it worth it. And I think that is pretty much all I have to say about the fake Wick here, who can't even stand up straight. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you want the real deal, John Wick Chapter 2, bam! You can go to where, hun?
DStarToys.com.
That's right, you can go to www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Love your faces.
Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here.